What's going on, guys? McDowell here. Just want to do a quick PSA on the trade website. I had some real weird shit going on last night, and so I wanted to make sure and warn you guys so that nobody loses their goals. The problem is the website is sometimes not listing items, and at other times it is not updating listings. So the main thing that happened to me last night was I had a map listed for like 15C or something, and it sold, which is fine. But then for the next 2.5 to 3 hours, I got messages for that same map over and over and over and over from different users. So it was still just listing that map, and then anything new that I listed was not going up. And so I know the traditional wisdom to try and avoid getting scammed is, you list an item, and then, you watch and see if it sells and then lower the price a little bit. Well, that strat is not going to work so well if you don't know if your item is being listed, and then as you decrease the price, what you think is happening is people are seeing the price decrease, so to speak, and so when it's low enough, you get somebody that buys it. But if it's not being listed and you keep reducing the price and then the website comes back up, that didn't happen. And so effectively what occurred was you just sold your item for way cheaper, and you don't actually know if you protected yourself from selling it at undervalue. Another thing that I know is happening to people is you're trying to find an item and you think that it should be 5 or 10x, and then all of a sudden the only ones that are available are 14 to 20x. I had that happening with some chest pieces, and I assume it's the same issue, but you might have to adjust your level of patience for the next little bit until the next couple weeks go by and players start dropping off as people complete the league and move over to Lost Ark. That type of shit starts going on more. I'm not saying don't trade, I'm just saying ratchet your caution up 20-30%. If you're saving up for a big item, it might be worth waiting an extra day and just watching the market. Make sure that you've got your budget set correctly and that you're pricing the item in, at least on your end intellectually, you're pricing it at an appropriate amount. If you think an item is worth a huge amount, that's on you. But if you've said I want to spend 15x on this upgrade, and then all of a sudden you're only seeing ones that are 20x, 25x, at least for the next few days, I would say take that with a grain of salt and maybe don't farm up that extra 5x specifically for the purpose of buying that item, because you may find that as the trade website stabilizes or whatever throughout the day, the availability of items is different in a way that is not on the same sort of order of regularity that you would expect from just different regions of the world waking up. So I know that at night a different region might be waking up, and so you would expect a different stockpile of items to be online and available. I'm making the argument that there is additional instability occurring outside of that makes it more difficult to just say, well, the only ones that are online are this price, and so I'll just have to buy it at 25 instead of 15. It may be that the website just isn't listing any of the ones that are in your price range because that area, that server, the whole website, whatever, there's some issue going on. So I'm rambling. I'm going to keep delving here, grinding my way to 99. I hope you guys are having a great time in the league. I still am, for sure. I would still say it's the most fun I've ever had in the game. The Righteous Fire character is getting real thick. I'll do another update video here in a day or two and show you guys the new gear that I've got and all of that stuff. So yeah, be careful out there, and we'll see you next time.